Is my home a good investment? I want to give a shout out to Joan in Florida. What's up, Joan in Florida? Hey, thank you so much for your comment on our video the other day, because we always appreciate it when our viewers engage and ask questions or make valuable comments. So on Friday, one of our followers, Joan in Florida, commented on one of our videos with this bold statement: there's nothing secure about ownership. The roof may go, the neighbors might change. Once it's paid off, you can still lose it over taxes. You know, Joan, you're right. At least partly. See, owning a home does come with maintenance costs. Roofs do wear out, air conditioners break. Taxes and insurance are unavoidable. Neighborhoods are going to evolve, sometimes for the better and sometimes not. But does that mean that home ownership isn't a good investment? Well, let's dig into this idea. All right, your home is not like stocks and bonds. When people say, is my home a good investment? They often compare it to stocks and bonds and rental properties. All right, guys, that is the wrong comparison. A home is not an investment in the traditional sense. It's an investment in your life. It's your sanctuary. It's the place where your family makes memories. It's where holidays are celebrated. It's where you rejuvenate after a long day. See, unlike renting, where every payment disappears into someone else's pocket, homeownership allows you to build equity over time. See, every payment that you make reduces your loan balance. Right? You're going to be able to pay off the mortgage, right? So one day you're going to be able to live in your home debt-free with only the taxes and insurance to cover. You're going to be able to capture appreciation. When you sell, you may walk away with more than you originally paid. No guarantees. So while it's not the same as investing in the stock market, it's still one of the most powerful financial moves most people ever make. Did you know that historically, the value of real estate doubles every 15 years? Even with market fluctuations, the ups and downs. Guys, that's the equivalent of a 4.8% return on the total value that you paid for it. But your initial investment was probably only 5 to 20% of the actual value. So that's a much higher return on your initial investment. Look at the true cost of renting versus owning, all right? Yes, home ownership does have its costs. It's got repairs, it's got taxes, insurance, but renting comes with a bigger hidden cost. You'll never own anything at the end of it. When the rent goes up, you have no control. When you move out, you walk away with nothing. Contrast that with home ownership. Just a few of the benefits include stability in retirement. Look, I helped my mother, who had rented her whole life. I helped her purchase a house just a few years before she retired. Well, by doing so, we were able to strategically eliminate her rent payments, and we secured her housing costs. See, had she continued renting, those monthly payments would have eaten her retirement income. Look, here's another benefit, right? You've got the freedom to customize the house. When you own, you can paint the walls, you can remodel the kitchen, you can plant the garden you've always wanted. Renters rarely have that freedom. Another benefit is generational wealth. Look, a home can be passed on to your family members. It can create a foundation of stability for the next generation. Neighborhoods do change, but so do traditional investments. Look, Joan in Florida, you made a fair point. Neighborhoods do evolve and they affect our homeownership experience. New neighbors move in, businesses come and go, and communities rise or decline. Here's a reality check. That risk exists in every investment. Stocks drop, companies fail, markets shift. The key is recognizing that a primary home isn't just about resale value. It's about the life you live inside it. Drum roll, please. Is home ownership a good investment? The answer, it depends on how you define investment. Look, if you're looking for quick cash flow like a rental property, now your primary home, it's not that kind of investment. If you're looking for stability, control, financial security, and potential for long-term appreciation, then yes, your home is one of the best investments you can ever make. At the end of the day, your home is worth far more than dollars and cents. Guys, it's where your life happens. So, to anyone who wonders whether owning a home is truly worth it, I'd say this: stop treating your primary home as a stock ticker. Recognize it for what it is. It's a foundation for your future. And yes, Joan in Florida, stick that in your pipe and smoke it. I'm Joshua Christensen with Christensen Properties, powered by R1 of New Mexico. If you like these real estate tips, please be sure to like and subscribe and share this below.